Early enough as a pupil in the secondary school, I told myself that I will not live in bondage as a wife. I took this decision because of what was happening within the environment I was born and brought up. It was and is still a very conservative society due to religious doctrines and practices that are anti-women. These are practices that will allow a man to marry many wives and at times keep other women outside, but wouldn't allow any of the wives to have a common handshake with any other man have. By the time I was through with my university education and was ready to marry, I made what I believed to be the right choice among many that approached me for marriage. He had good university education and traveled far and wide, but I was mistaken. At the initial stage, he pretended to be liberal because he knew what I wanted. Shortly after I had my first child, my supposedly liberated husband turned to a monster. He forced me to resign from my job, excluded Western dresses from my wardrobe, and he stopped me from visiting my old friends, especially those he felt are inclined to Western culture. I was shocked when I heard that my husband was making plans to marry another wife in spite of the fact that he promised me that he was not going to do that. When he actually married a new wife, I decided not to revolt because I will be condemned by everyone in our community for challenging the religious tradition of our people. However, a friend of mine who is in the same circumstance like mine introduced me to an underground network. The network ensures equality of women to men on the principles of what is good for the goose is good for the gander, and that variety is not only the spice of life for men, it is also the spice of life for women. By nature, I am not flirtatious. I am now compelled to enjoy myself like my husband.